In this 3-part build series, I'm going to be turning this 3D model into this. This is a homemade 3D printed CNC machine that I have been researching, designing, and developing for the last 7 months. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's jump right into the video. Before we jump into the assembly of this CNC machine, I just want to show you guys my design. Everything in red will be 3D printed, and for now I will just be using basic PLA to print each part. I may upgrade to a stronger plastic later down the road, such as PETG or ABS, but my main goal is to eventually use this machine to mill aluminum parts to replace all the 3D printed parts. I don't plan on doing this anytime soon, but hopefully soon I can do that. With that being said, this machine is still very powerful and accurate considering it still uses plastic parts. If you are interested in building this machine for yourself, I will have all the STL files, electronic schematics, assembly drawings, and bill of materials for this build. With that out of the way, let's jump right into it. Alright guys, that about wraps it up for the assembly. Everything went together super nicely. I couldn't be more happy. The last thing I got to do is just attach the rest of the stepper motors, and I also need to attach the couplers, but I'll do that once I start the electronics. But yeah, everything went together super smoothly. I had some trouble videoing putting on the X-axis ball screw. The ball screw nut, the grease nipple actually popped off of it, and it's so hot in my shop that the grease just went everywhere. My hands were covered in grease, so I couldn't, like, my hands were just too slippery. I couldn't do it on camera, so I had to go back and do that off camera and assemble it, but it went on perfectly. I was a little worried it wasn't going to fit at first, but it lines up perfectly to the stepper motor just like I designed it. So I can't wait to test it out. You guys be sure to like this video, be sure to subscribe, because on the next part we're going to work on the electronics of the machine, and hopefully we'll get to see it move and whatnot, and then we're going to be moving on to the final test just to make sure everything works. And then I also have to cut the excess of the lead screw here. But other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next part.